Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm Viking Wizard and I'm going to be unboxing The Sickness from the US metal band or rock slash metal band formed way back in 1994, I believe. Was it 1994? I believe they were formed, and this is the Sickness Disturbed's classic 2000 debut album, 25th anniversary 2CD Deluxe Edition original album plus 7 unreleased demos and 4 rarities. Now some of the stuff on the end you can see, like the on this one, well, I've actually already got the original album, but I've got the edition where you get like several extra tracks on the end, and I believe you get some like live and some other stuff. But this one's 2 disc where you get like demos and everything, which it came up for pre-order and I was like, didn't even know this was coming out. I hadn't listened to Disturbed for quite a while. Got the albums in my collection, but I just hadn't physically sat down and listened to their albums. I'd heard them like when I went to a rock pub or that sort of thing, but for some reason I just took a break and I just hadn't listened to them, and I thought, just don't know, just wasn't something that I'd go in my collection that I'd go and listen to. But I get like that now and again, where sometimes, say like a band I haven't listened to a band in like 3-4 months, just because I've got that much stuff to listen to and there's new bands coming out that usually the older bands like these that I've played the hell out of their stuff, I just haven't played them for quite a while. But this come up and I thought, you know what, I want to pre-order this because I'm curious about the thing that piqued me interest is the demos. I love Glass Shatters, which is the track for Stone Cold Steve Austin, the wrestler, when I don't know if he's still in the WWF or WWE it's called now, because they changed it after what, like I think it was early 2000s they changed it to WWE, a lawsuit or something with the animal thing, so it was changed. But I'm actually excited to get into this and give this version a listen. So there's that iconic artwork. I've actually seen Disturbed once. I've seen them, I believe it was 2006, because I've seen them in Birmingham with, I cannot remember the band that was backing them, but it was the Indestructible tour, and I went with my half sister and my half brother. And my half brother, that was probably one of the, I think that was the last gig he's ever been to, because he got to the front row and he said, yeah, and he died at the front row. And I said, how come? And he said, the way they were moshing, shoving and pushing, he said he nearly passed out. And I said to him, that's what you get for going to a metal show where they do stuff like that, so be prepared. I was actually shoved into the mosh pit during, I think it was 10,000 Fists or something, and I was out within a second, and there was some guy there and he shouted pussy hole or something like that, get back in the mosh pit, and why you're not in there. I lifted my top up because I have a dodgy heart, and I showed him my scar and I said that's the reason why I don't go in mosh pits, purely because of my health. And he just spent an hour and he couldn't apologise enough. He was like, sorry dude, and just apologise, yeah. But hopefully that name comes to me. I cannot remember the band that was actually supporting them. I've got a couple of their albums which I listened to and I thought they wasn't too bad, but love that iconic artwork. There's the full band and the members from that era. This is cool. It's cool to see it in a digipack form. So let me show you the discs and then I will show you the book. So The Sickness, disc 1. Then we have CD 2, which is cool. CD 2. And then I get the book out. I did see this come up for available because it was a pre-order on vinyl as well, and I think it was like 50 something quid, which I thought physically can't afford it. This was somewhere like in between 10 to 15 pound, which I thought I can afford this. I know I work full time, but obviously I live on my own, so it's one of them, trying to struggle to pay the rent and all that malarkey, as well as trying to get CDs and vinyl so I can do YouTube videos. But some cool shot of the band from this era. Gutted that I never actually seen them on this era, but I hadn't checked them out. It was the song with the album with Believe on, which was their second studio album. That's when I first heard Disturbed, and I heard I think it was Prayer. I heard and I thought this is pretty cool, and then checking more out, and I was like, I really enjoyed this, and then I went back to their debut album, got a copy of that, and was like, this is cool. So I've got their entire back catalogue in my collection. I think the only thing I'm missing, if there's any singles, EPs or anything like that, but all studio album, the dodgy best of that they, I don't know if it was them or some company released, because I'm missing half their good songs, but a best of on the live CD. I'm hoping they release some more live stuff, because that would be cool, some of the early. Here we go, lyric book. So you have David Draymond, voice, Dan Donegan, guitar, electronics, fuzz, bass, Mike Vengren, drums, programming. I know some of the members are actually not in the band anymore for personal reasons or something. Can't remember why some of them left, but I know they've gone through lineup changes, but most bands do. There's only one band I know off the top of my head that have kept the original lineup from start to finish, and it isn't Queen, because obviously they did Queen and Paul Rodgers, that album, the Cosmo Rocks, and then now they've got Adam Lambert. But the only band that I know that have kept the original lineup from start to finish is my all-time favourite band, and I'm actually wearing their hoodie at the moment, Rammstein. That's the only band that I know that have kept the original lineup, so that's who they're thanking and all that sort of stuff. And there's another picture of the band, which is cool. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this 25th anniversary of Disturbed, The Sickness. I'll put a link in the description just for anybody who comes across this channel and doesn't know much about the band or something like that. And I did see I've seen comments on Facebook and people blasting the band because of certain things that David Draymond has done, which I don't know much about that, because I've not really looked into it, because just haven't, because usually when it comes to politics and all that sort of stuff, I usually just keep out of all of that, and I just sit there and listen to the music and listen to bands that I love, and usually keep away from all this drama and whatnot, because I just want drama-free life. So hope you all enjoyed this Disturbed unboxing video, and I'll catch you in the next one. If you're new to this channel, if you would like to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, all of that sort of cool stuff, because it's many unboxing videos I do, but then I show off my latest haul. I do show off tattoos, I've got a few, and then I've done videos on my tattoos, like latest haul, gig reviews, talk about the bands I love, show off my collection, all of that sort of epic stuff. So hope you'll enjoyed this. I'll catch you in the next one. Viking was signing off. Have a good one, and see you later.